it's me. I had this video like halfway done and then my phone was like, you have too much shit on your phone, woman. Start over. So I was like, okay, so here we go. Round 2 of telling this story. Woo! Okay, this is the story of one of the moments in my life where I felt cool. There are very, very few moments in my life, maybe like 3 moments in my entire life where I genuinely felt cool. I feel like my camera is like smudged or something. Sorry. Okay, so this is one of those moments. Here we go. The story goes, there was 3 days of shows that my friends and I were going to. My friends were Heidi and Ariel, who is the girl tattooed on my leg. We were going to see, one night we were going to go see Coheed and Cambria, and this is all at the same venue. It was at Warehouse Live in Houston. And first night we were going to see Coheed and Cambria. The second night we were going to see one of our favorite bands, Brand New. And then the third night we were going to go see Brand New again. They were playing back-to-back shows, which was awesome. Heidi and Ariel had tickets to Coheed and Cambria. They also had tickets to the Brand New show the first night, and I only had tickets to the second Brand New show, so because the first one was sold out. So here we go. So first night, Heidi and Ariel are in the Coheed and Cambria show, and Heidi calls me up. I'm like chilling in her car watching movies on a laptop, just bored, just waiting for them to get out. And Heidi calls me and she's like, hey, can you bring me my cigarettes? I'm outside in the smoking area. And I was like, yeah, sure. So I like go and bring them to her, and I'm standing there talking to Ariel, and this like the owner of the venue comes over, and he was like, oh, you're not at the show? And I was like, no, I like the band and everything, but I just didn't buy tickets. I'm just here with my friends waiting for them to get out. And he goes, oh, and then he like opens up the gate and like pushes me in, and he goes, hey, look, you're in now. And I was like, really? And he was like, yeah, go for it, have fun, blah blah blah, if anyone gives you any problems, my name's so and so. And I was like, badass, thanks dude. So me and Ariel are like running around the venue and like having fun and like rocking out, hanging out. So that was fun. And then so that night ends, and we were gonna just like camp out at the venue, but these guys were like, oh, you don't want to do that, this is a really bad area, like really, like you need to get a hotel, like you cannot just like hang out here all night, like something will happen. Oh, we also had like 3 different guys give us mace after we told them that, so we all wound up with like our own little personal thing of mace, which was kind of hilarious. So we took their advice and got a hotel, and this was like, oh my god, this was the sketchiest hotel I've ever been in my whole entire life. It was so bad, it was great. Like, okay, it's kind of a bad sign if you're in a hotel and you turn on the TV and it's just like raunchy, crazy porn. Like, that's a bad sign. Not a good sign. Also, I would like to add that our doors had no lock on them. Like, our actual, like, room door did not have a lock on them. You kind of just had to, like, feel secure that it was locked. I can't explain it. Like, it didn't have a lock on it. It was just always locked, because we had someone go outside and, like, try and open the door to, like, see if it was automatically locked or something. Turns out they do. So that was weird. Our bathroom door didn't have a doorknob at all. Like, literally no doorknob. There was just like a hole in the door. Very sketchy. Also, all the walls were a different color white, and by that, I do not mean that like this was a cream wall and like this was a white wall and this was like an eggshell wall. I mean, like, this is one wall and there's like a big swatch of like white, and then a big swatch of like cream, and then a big swatch of some other off-white color. Like, splotchy, like we're trying to hide stuff painting job. Scary. Scary times. Also, I still have this thing. I went into the bathroom and there was a bar of soap on the counter from the Holiday Inn. And I would like to add, we were not at the Holiday Inn. They had like all these, like, all their shampoo and like soaps and stuff were from other hotels. I thought, there are no words. That was hilarious. It was so trashy. So trashy. So scary. Slept there anyways. Got up bright and early the next morning and headed back to Warehouse Live. We met up with a bunch of people, like, whenever we stood in line, and yes, we waited in line for, like, 12 hours, I think, that first day, and, yeah, we got there real early, and made friends with other dedicated, hardcore, brand new fans who were outside waiting and stuff. So we ended up playing catchphrase with all of them. One of them had brought like catchphrase and it was great. Like we all just sat around playing catchphrase. It was really fun actually. Time went by pretty quickly. We were like spray painting t-shirts for the night and stuff and like talking to the bouncers and oh my god, I'm gonna run out of time on this video. Holy crap. Okay, so jump to that night. That night comes and I don't have tickets at all. I don't have tickets to the show. I'm just hanging out. So we had made friends with the bouncers and stuff all throughout the day, and this guy was like really, his name was like Flash or something, if that sounds familiar. Y'all want to know, I don't know why I'm asking you. So Flash or whatever is like, you really don't have tickets, and I was like, no, I really don't. I'm just hanging out. And so he was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and let everyone in, meet me at the back door in like 15 minutes. And I was like, really? Like, this is kind of weird. And he was like, no, yeah, just meet me at the back door in like 15 minutes. And I was like, okay. So I do what he says. I meet him at the back door in like 15 minutes. And he's like, he finally comes like 30 minutes later, which feels like an hour. And the whole time I'm texting Ariel and Heidi like, I'm scared, I'm in an alley. I don't know what to do if I stop texting you, I've been raped, send help. So he comes and gets me and he's like, all right, come on. And like leads me through the back way of the venue. I like pass the dressing rooms. I like pass all these security guards who like see me with him and they just like give him the head nod and I'm just like, all right. And I was like, fuck, like I know Heidi and Ariel are literally going to be like front row and center up against the guardrail, and if you've been to a show before like this, it's like packed, like you are like packed in with people. And he was like, don't worry about it, I'll get you with your friends. And I was like, what, really? And he was like, yeah, don't worry about it. And I was like, oh my god, I could kiss you if this wasn't weird. So he brings me like out onto the stage and everyone starts like cheering and I'm just like, oh my god, this is cool. I know they think I'm someone important and I'm not, and that's why they're cheering, but this is still cool. So they're like cheering and then we like hop off stage and Ariel and Heidi see me and they're like freaking out, and he literally picks me up and places me in between Ariel and Heidi. Oh my god, I was so happy. Like, I was so happy, like, picks me up and just, like, sets me down, and he was like, you ladies have a nice night, and I was like, oh my god, you just made my night so cool, and it was awesome. Like, that's one of the few moments in my life where I felt really cool. I felt really cool. That was so nice. That was still a really cool thing. So, that's my story for y'all. Yeah, leave a comment. Let me know how you feel about these story videos. I kind of like them. It's kind of like a journal, except not because it's a video. But yeah, that was April 11th, 2007, I think. I think that was that time. I don't know. This was in 2007, a while back. Still remember it very, very, very intensely because it was just such a cool memory. The next night was fun and all, but this was cool because the bouncers all snuck me in collectively and set me on down. It was a great show. So yeah. Also, I don't even know what to say. Oh, I forgot to put on makeup in these past two videos, and by forgot, I mean I didn't forget. I just haven't been wearing makeup. Don't know if y'all care. That's all I really have to say. So I will talk to you guys later. Goodbye!